Breaking up with someone or being broken up with can be one of the most painful experiences that we go through as humans. There's so much that goes into relationships, and when it's all said and done, how the heck do we allow ourselves to emotionally heal from it? Today, I am going to share with you the steps you need to take now in order to start healing and allow yourself to move through the bad feelings and into a place of acceptance and love. Before we get started, it's really helpful to know that the process is not a destination. It's a swerving line. Sometimes it's going to take us upside down, but it's all a journey. And so within this journey, I encourage you to be gentle with yourself and to find comfort in knowing that the deeper you allow yourself to go, the deeper you'll be able to connect to love of yourself and to others. And within all of this, you get to choose how deep you want to go. So allow this experience to be a gift in your life. Even though it doesn't feel like it now, there are treasures waiting for you at the end of this tunnel. And whatever you've been praying for or asking for in your life can't happen unless you allow yourself to take this growth opportunity. The first layer of healing is going to be that surface level. So really allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling in the moment and allow it to be expressed without judgment, without a need to understand, and just allowing to let yourself cry if you're needing to cry, ugly cry if you need to, but being able to feel all the layers of the emotions. The way that we allow emotions to move through us is to feel them fully. So if it's sad and you want to cry, feel all that sadness, let yourself cry. If you are feeling angry and you need to punch your pillow in order to let that anger move through you, then being able to feel all of those emotions fully, to let that energy move through you at that surface level is the very first step. Now, the second step is going to be taking it to that deeper level. And you may want to find a therapist or counselor or healer to help you with this one, because it's all going to be about picking apart the layers of the emotions that are coming up. And one thing that's really helpful is to write out all of the times that you felt that during the relationship. So all the times you felt sad, all the times you felt misunderstood, all the times you felt jealousy, anger, all the times you felt discounted, whatever the layers are for you, writing out each of those stories and categorizing them by emotions is a really helpful step to help you go deeper into that layer of healing. Looking at something like anger and frustration, make that list of all the little things like leaving clothes on the floor to all of the big things that made you mad, like betrayals and lies. If it's a sadness, all the times you felt sad and disappointed that the other person didn't show up for you or come through in the way that you needed. If you are feeling grief, make a list of all those plans you had, all the dreams that you had created in your mind that won't come to pass now, all the way the things should have been. And allow yourself to be open to grieving for those, grieving for all the expectations and all the dreams of what should have been and what could have been in this relationship. And then any other feelings or stories of hopelessness or of fear, jealousy, blame, worry, and doubt. Write down all of those. See if you can really separate them out. And the cool thing is, as we start to pick apart these layers, don't feel overwhelmed at the amount that you might have on one page or on one layer of emotions. Because just like dominoes, it can be possible to just knock over that first couple and have the whole line go down at the same time. So knowing that, allow yourself to let all of this out. Even if it's pages and pages, you don't have to keep it bottled up anymore. Just be willing to release all that tension in your mind, in your body, and in your heart. And most importantly, during all of this, remember to take time for your own self-care. Utilize your therapist, counselor, teacher, coach, gently lean on friends, get exercise, be in nature, take those bubble baths or showers, get those massages, whatever you need to do to take care of yourself so that you can continue moving that energy, moving that old energy out and making room for that new energy, that new relationship with yourself, and that new potential relationship in the future. The cool thing that happens is that when we do this, when we allow ourselves to do this, number one, our subconscious mind has less to work on in the background. So this is going to allow us to sleep better, focus better, find it easier to relax, and then release all of these muscle tensions. Second, moving through these bad feelings and emotions can open us up to finding gratitude for that past relationship and anything good it may have taught us. So think of it as, like a measuring cup, and the negative stuff will rise to the top. As we start to pick apart, heal through, and clean off that top layer, what's left is the good stuff. And the greatest thing about the good stuff is it's going to teach us what we do want to look for in the next relationship. It's going to allow us to find that space of gratitude. And from a space of gratitude and appreciation, that's where the magic of new relationships come from, both within ourselves and the outside world. Another plus is when we have created this list of all this negative stuff that's in that top layer, we now have a list of the opposite of what we're wanting. The best part of knowing what we don't want is now we can consciously choose what we do want. So if in our relationship we were hurt and maybe we were cheated on, we know, obviously, right, that we want somebody who's going to be faithful. If somebody lied to us, we know that we want to find somebody who is really impeccably honest with their word. So this list, as we get more and more detailed, is going to help us get more and more detailed in what we do want versus what we don't want. A huge plus is that now we are going to be able to choose what behaviors and feelings we're no longer willing to tolerate, so that if it happens again in the future, we can get out sooner. A lot of times we intuitively know, or we have this gut instinct that is telling us that this relationship isn't for us anymore, and we stay in. We stay in for way too long. But now, as we start to really pick this apart, we're going to see those warnings come a lot faster. We're going to know what we're not willing to tolerate, and we're going to get out of there and make way for that good relationship. If we take this a step further, now we can pull in something like law of attraction, where we can start to imagine what that next new loving relationship is going to look like and what it's going to feel like. What is it going to feel like to have that impeccably honest person who is in our relationship with us? What's it going to look like and feel like to be the only person in the room that this person wants to see? What is it going to look like and feel like when you are able to be so open with yourself, your very core of your being, and have the other person look at you and smile and just fall in love with you all over again? So this is a very quick, brief overview of how to heal past a relationship. Thank you so much for joining us. If you like this video, watch the next one where we react to The Bachelor. Talk about relationships that need help. This has been your ray of sunshine. I'll see you in the next video.